case you're wondering when things might get even stranger than they already are, let's spend a few minutes talking about Trump's latest rally, which took place in Youngstown, Ohio on Saturday night. Now, most of Trump's rallies have their weird moments, of course, but what made this particular rally even stranger than usual is that during Trump's closing monologue, which was spoken over dramatic music, a mesmerized crowd raised their hands in a very odd salute. You can see from these pictures that many are holding up their hands with their index finger extended to signify 1. There was no urging by Trump for them to do this. Instead, it was done spontaneously by many people in the crowd.
We are a nation that allowed Russia to devastate a country, Ukraine, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and it will only get worse. It would never have happened with me as your commander-in-chief. And we have a president who is cognitively impaired and in no condition to lead our country.
Now, why would so many in the audience spontaneously give this 1 sign with their hands? Because they thought the music being played while Trump spoke was a reference to Q, and more specifically, a reference to the de facto QAnon motto of where we go one, we go all. Here's a little background so we can understand exactly what's going on. The song played at Trump's rally on Saturday was used 2 previous times by Trump. One was at his rally in Pennsylvania a couple weeks back, but more notably, it was also used in a Truth Social video back on August 9th. That Truth Social video was released a day after the FBI search at Mar-a-Lago, and many on the right took that video to be Trump's unofficial 2024 campaign announcement. The video featured footage of Trump speaking at his rallies and criticizing Biden, along with audio and visual imagery of rain and thunderstorms, before switching to a rising instrumental musical track to close things out. Immediately after that Truth Social video was released on August 9th, the QAnon community, or Anons as they prefer to be called, took it to mean that Trump was sending them a message that the so-called Q plan was still in motion. What led the Anons to think this was not only that the audio and visual imagery of rain and thunderstorms alluded to the belief that the storm is coming, but that the music being played was a song they knew as WWG1 WGA by an artist named Richard Feelgood. This WWG1 WGA song is well known among the Anons, and there are versions on YouTube that put lyrics to the music. Interestingly, most of the videos of this song do not allow comments because they know they'd be flooded with the typical QAnon absurdities. Soon, media outlets began to pick up on the Truth Social video, and a Trump spokesman stated that the track on the video is not a song called WWG1 WGA by Richard Feelgood, but rather a song called Mirrors by TV and film composer Will Van de Kromert. Case closed, right? Well, not so fast, because there is a major problem with this story. You see, these 2 songs are identical. I mean, not just similar sounding, but absolutely identical. The WWG1 WGA song does slow down Mirrors just a bit, but it's basically a copy. Just so you can hear the similarity, here's the first few seconds of Mirrors. Now, here's a little bit of WWG1 WGA. This is basically the same song. That's an issue here because Van de Kromert's recording of Mirrors first appeared on his SoundCloud account in 2019, a full year before the person identifying himself as Richard Feelgood posted his song WWG1 WGA to Spotify. That means, in light of the fact that these 2 songs are virtually the same, that the person identifying himself as Richard Feelgood apparently copied the song Mirrors and retitled it as WWG1 WGA. And it is this WWG1 WGA song that caught on with the Anons. But even more than that, Trump using the song Mirrors in 2022 is telling us that he and his people are deliberately using music that Anons identify with their movement. Trump is no longer subtly aligning himself with Q, but putting it right out in the open. In fact, just last week on Truth Social, Trump reposted an image of himself wearing a Q label pin overlaid with the words, "The storm is coming." In case you weren't quite sure, in QAnon lore, the storm refers to Trump's final victory when he will regain power and his opponents will be tried and potentially executed on live television. It is not only what they believe will happen, it's what they want to happen. This is the dark future we're headed to, where a former president is overtly embracing a delusional conspiracy group because he knows they will help him get back in power. And when the Anons give their one salute to Trump, it's not only acknowledgement of their belief that where we go one, we go all, but it's a statement that Trump is the one they are referring to. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button below, as that greatly helps my channel with YouTube's algorithms. Please also consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. For those of you who wish to do so, you may support my channel via the link at the top of this video, or if you prefer, there are a couple of other ways to support the channel, and they are listed down in the description area. Thanks again for watching, and if you care to leave a comment, please do. As always, kindly be respectful in any comment you leave, especially towards those with whom you disagree. I'll talk to you guys soon.